Welcome. This showing guitar on my thumbnail should look familiar. If not, please watch my last couple of videos as I've left some teasers in it. And before I start with this video, I need to ask you for a favor, as I want to get things done this year and progress is my goal. Would you mind leaving me a like and a random comment on this video, just for the sakes of the algorithm god? It would help me out tremendously. Let's move on with the regular video. And this is my score, a German-made Schlaggitarre with unknown heritage. I believe it to be made after the Second World War in the mid to late 40s. It has some nice looking open tuners, a three-piece neck. I have a look at the exact used species of wood later in this video. A fairly cracked back as it dried out over the decades. Looking at it, I don't know if these huge cracks will ever come back together again. Lots and lots of loose parts. We have a wooden strap pin. More and more cracks, the more you look. Cute F-holes, a huge white pickguard, a trapeze tailpiece, and this wooden bridge. No, I wouldn't try to get some string tension in this condition, but having a good look at this bridge tells me nothing. There's lots and lots of damage visible on this guitar. Loose braces, and that makes this highly unvaluable guitar a strong candidate for a nice project. And use it quite not as intended afterwards, but keeping it alive. And looking through the F-holes, I can't find neither a maker's mark nor a sticker of some sort. It is from an unknown maker to me. The only resemblance I've found so far is in this Framos history book. This picture of a music trade fair in Hanover shows some archtops with a bit of resemblance. This headstock seems similar in shape, and these block inlays and used pickguards are also quite similar. Well, and looking further into it, I found this article written by Dr. Christian Hoyer and Stefan Lob. In the first paragraph, they tell that Framos wasn't meant to be just a manufacturer, but also a distributor for small shops and the many, many outworkers of the war. This article also shows a fair in also 1949 in Mittenwald, and the meant resemblance shrinks a bit. But scrolling through the end, you find these examples of guitars made by Sudeten German outworkers from that time period, and I think my guitar is also one of those pre-Framos guitars. Yeah, let's have some fun and dismantle everything. I've recently learned that these beautiful blue VH screwdrivers are made in the 60s. Really lovely. Of course, they're using slotted screws. Sadly, this tuner is binding. The others seem pretty fine. I'm not sure if I can repair it. These strings seem as old as the guitar is. At least I haven't encountered before these type of ball ends. I'm so happy to have the screwdriver to work on this old guitar. I'm of the opinion nobody hates slotted screws. We just manufacture shitty screwdrivers these days. The fit is quite different compared to a modern one. The patina of this guitar is really lovely. Have a look at this tailpiece and all of its aged nickel glory. Now let's pop off this really quick and remove the tuners. What a great shot where everything's hidden behind my hands. Moving on. Man, these old tuners, they're so fine and dandy. I really dig them. It's such a bummer that the middle one got knocked and bent, so it doesn't move freely. I'm not sure if I can repair that. Oh well, at least it's not the only frustrating thing. I've prepared some spatulas for the next step. These are easily found in any arts and crafts supplier. Normally, I would just take my time and crack the old hide glue off. But unfortunately, had the last guy working on this decided to use some industrial type of adhesive. I had to work with a bit of water, lots of heat, and the hope not to burn too much lacquer off doing so, and to be very, very patient. Oh, just moving slowly. During this little endeavor, I've found remnants of 4 types of glue. Hide glue, of course, due to its age. Then was a lot done with regular wood glue. I found this strong industrial adhesive. It was totally overkill and not suited for this task, and of course epoxy. That was, due to the industrial adhesive, not the worst sin. Unfortunately, the sides went okay, kinda, despite the gooey nature of this adhesive. It felt like removing chewing gum from the back of a school desk. The heel and the butt needed additional care as the glue surfaces were much bigger. But then,
almost there. Whew.
after all, after the fighting back of the industrial glue. I got it done and had successfully removed the back of this guitar. That was a genuine reaction. This guitar is jam-packed with decades full of repair, starting with the seemingly oldest one, clearly done by a luthier. He poked the pieces of wood and glued it through the F-holes, so this must be the oldest crack. Man, I hate this stuff. Why would anyone use it on an instrument? And here you have the same glue used to glue these pieces of wood to it. Just spotted off of his pile of firewood, I guess. And not only that, he glued all the braces with it. Ugh. I already hate future me cleaning this stuff up. And this is also a traditionally made repair with cloth. I need to remove it all to fill the gaps and glue it all together back again. But it is fascinating to me to see the past of an instrument like this. I really dig the patina on it. I'm not sure how to repair it yet and how traditionally I want to fix this instrument. Oh, and by the way, he at least took the time to mark all the 3 braces with the German word for up, to not flip them around by accident. And now, listen and repeat. Oben. It means up, or above. Knock on wood. At least, it is wood. Looks like beech to me. Oh, that fluff is disgusting. We have other blocks on the spruce top glued onto it. Some are carved nicely and some are not. In the beginning, this instrument was clearly worth being repaired by a luthier, and later on, it seems that anyone had a go at it, trying to repair it. Yeah, lots and lots of cleaning will be needed and lots of hot glue to fix these issues. At least, here aren't all braces re-glued by that crap. Oh, and I see a bit of mold. It got wet, quite wet, seemingly, and then too dry again. No wonder it is so heavily cracked all around. What also is quite surprising to a lot of people is the leather bracing throughout. But that is what was done in Europe during the time period. Oh, that crack gives me a headache already. I need to remove all the blocks and braces and re-glue everything back together again, then re-brace it. I will need some time to see how I can deal with all, but not to destroy its patina. I need to fix all old construction issues and turn it into a good-looking player. Yeah, and have a look at how epoxy is removed the best way. For now, I just leave it be and think. And that wraps it up for today.